Morning. Happy Tuesday, my purple friends. How are you guys doing today? It is another fabulous day. We are together again in my basement. It's pretty awesome. So how are you? I hope you guys did great tadpoles yesterday. I would love to see some pictures of those. Those are pretty amazing. So let's greet our fabulous day today. Good morning. Good morning. It's a good morning. Say hello and how do you do to all your friends and your teachers and your pets and your stuffed animals too. Good morning. Good morning. It's a great morning. How are you? So we did tadpoles yesterday. We sang our rock star song. I don't know. Should we sing the rock star song again? Do you guys have glasses? Some fun glasses? Like I said, if you need to get dressed to be rock stars, go for it. I have some other ones. They're sparkly. I might be getting my inner Elton John out of me, but it's good. All right, you ready? We are the rock stars, yes we are. We like to sparkle like a shining star. This virus thing will not get us down. We'll sprinkle our glitter all over the town, singing we will rock you. We will rock you. We are the rock stars, so they say. We love to run and jump and play, but now it's time to say goodbye. We're spreading our wings so we can fly, singing we will rock you. We will rock you. Oh my goodness, I do miss my rock stars. Oh, you guys are all super fabulous. All right, let's get down to business here. By the way, it is spring. This is a funny spring that we're having. We've had some crazy weather. We've had some crazy times. We can just call this a crazy spring. All right, so yesterday when we were together, it was Monday, May 18th, 2020. So if yesterday was Monday, today is Sunday, Monday. Oh, it is Tuesday. And if yesterday was 18, well, we can start counting at 10. Let's go. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It is 19. And again, this is a crazy pattern. So we go blue, green, fuchsia, yellow, blue, green, fuchsia, yellow, blue, green, blue. Let's see here. Bam! It's blue, and it's the number 19. So today is Tuesday, May 19th, 2020. What will we do on this Tuesday? So I think the first thing I was going over, and I was looking for my book. It's this rhyming book. It's written by Dr. Seuss. It's all about the ABCs, and it went through everything. So I was like, maybe I could rewrite this, but sometimes my rhyming skills just don't go. So we're going to go through things in the Purple Room and Cherry Preschool and things that maybe we talked about this year. Maybe we're going to talk about it, all that stuff. We are going to talk about things that are in the alphabet. So let's sing our alphabet really quickly. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? All right, so we're going to go through. We've got the letter A. What begins with A? Aiden, Augie, August, and awesome all begin with A. B. We've got blocks, balls, our blue room friends, and bam begin with B. C. C. Well, CC does begin with C. Caroline, Charlie, and Cherry preschool all begin with the letter C. D. What begins with D? Drums and dancing both begin with D. E. We've got our E's. We've got Emmett, Eleanor, Emerson, and electric eels all begin with E. F, F, F. What begins with F? We've got fantastic friends, fun, and the flag for Penny Park all begin with F. G. What begins with G? We've got our fabulous gym in the basement, begin with G. And one of my all-time favorites, grand partners. I love grand partners. I love grandparents. They begin with G. H, H, H. What begins with H? We've got Harrison, huge hugs, and handy, like Julie's handy dandy glasses begin with H. I. We've got ink, like in pens, or an igloo, or icicles that hang in our windows, all begin with I. J, JJ. We've got Jonah, Jonathan, Julie, and jellyfish all begin with J. K. We've got an E, begins with the letter K, and our kitchen, and our fabulous friend Karen all begin with K. L, L, L. What begins with L? We've got Lauren, love, laughter, and Legos all begin with L. M. What begins with M? Oh, Maria. Woohoo! Meteorologist. Remember, those are weather scientists. Music and magnetiles all begin with M. N, N, N. We've got Noah and Nifty and Nice all begin with N. O, O, O. What begins with O? We've got our friend Aurelia and those super awesome office chicks all begin with O. P, P, P. What begins with P? Well, purple, the Play-Doh, paint, the play lot, and Penny Park all begin with P. Q, Q. Well, we do read books that sometimes say quack, that begins with Q, and quick. Like when you hear the bell ring at Penny Park, we have to go line up really, really quick. All begin with a Q. R. We've got R. We have Ruby, Remy, and our rope. All begin with R. S, S, S. We have Sunita, Sarah, the slide, whether it's the tourney slide or the dragon slide, snack, and sparkle begin with S. T, T, T. What begins with T? We've got Tommy and Tilly, who both have baby sisters, and turtles all begin with T. U, what begins with U? Unique and underwater begin with the letter U. V, VV, what begins with V? Velcro was all I could think of, like the Velcro name tags on the carpet or Velcro on your shoe begin with the letter V. W, what begins with W? Weather and water begin with W. X, what begins with X? those awesome xylophones that Linda brings to music begin with X. Y. Why? What begins with Y? Yellow room? Who was in the yellow room when they were 3? A yawn like you're tired. And you, because we love all of you, begin with Y. And that brings us to Z. What begins with Z? Oh, our friend Zoe, she begins with the letter Z. How cool is that? You guys could go around your house and think of all different things, and maybe if you have older siblings, they can help you out. You can make a list of things around your house or in your neighborhood that start with the letter A, or B, or C, or T, or V, or P. Go all around. Maybe it's your parents' names. I don't know. My dad's name is Mark, so he would be an M. I think there's another dad in the purple room named Mark, too. It's a good name for a dad. And like my mom's name is Sandy, so I would put her under an S. Pretty cool. So today, we're going to read a song, or we're reading a book. I said we're reading a song. It's kind of the same thing, though, because it's a song that was made into a book, or a book made into a song. It's called Down by the Bay. And it's all about rhyming and thinking of things that rhyme together. And, you know, it can be a little goofy, but it's really more fun if I were to sing this book instead of read this book. Okay. Goes, down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go, for if I do, my mother would say. Did you ever see a moose kissing a goose? Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go, for if I do, my mother would say. Did you ever see a bear combing his hair? Whoa. Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go, for if I do, my mother would say. Did you ever see a fly wearing a tie? What? Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go, for if I do, my mother would say. Did you ever see a whale with a polka dot tail? Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go, for if I do, my mother would say. Did you ever see llamas eating their pajamas? Delicious. Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go, for if I do, my mother would say. Did you ever see a goat rowing a boat? Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say. Did you ever see a pig with a curly wig? Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go, for if I do, my mother would say. Did you ever see a dragon pulling a wagon? Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go, for if I do, my mother would say. Did you ever see a moose kissing a goose? Did you ever see a bear combing his hair? Did you ever see a fly wearing a tie? Did you ever see a tail with a polka dot tail? Woo! Did you ever see llamas eating their pajamas? Did you ever see a goat rowing a boat? Did you ever see a pig with a curly wig? Did you ever see a dragon pulling a wagon? Down by the bay. How silly is that? So today, we're going to still talk about our 999 tadpoles, because these tadpoles, after they're tadpoles, they turn into frogs. So we're going to make a frog today, and we're going to use a handy dandy toilet paper roll, because really these have become very, very amazing and awesome through this whole thing. So I am going to take this toilet paper roll, and the first thing I am going to do is take some tape. Now, you could do this with a stapler too, but I'm just gonna squish down one end of my toilet paper roll. So I'm gonna squish that down so it's together, and I'm gonna tape it together so it can't get apart. So your toilet paper roll should now look like this. Now, my frog needs to be colored. So of course I'm going to take my fun art pen, and I kind of want it to look like the other one. So I'm going to take my light green and I'm going to color it. And again, if you had green paper, could you cover this with green paper? Of course. If you had paint, could you paint? For sure. I personally just don't have any green paint right now. We have a lot of other colors, but we are all out of green for some reason. So I am just going to color this with my handy dandy marker all over. And I might use a different color because that green is running out of ink. So just color it, so the whole thing, and you can make it however you want. If you want your frog to be a spotted frog, great. If you want it to kind of have some brown in it too, because frogs do have some brown in it, go for it. If you want it to be all green, all the same color green, go for it. It's just fun. So now we have a green frog. So frogs, the difference between a frog and a tadpole is that frogs don't have tails. Frogs have legs. So I'm going to take some green paper, and I'm just going to make 4 legs for my frog. It's just going to look kind of like that. Really, maybe if you want it to like have your legs go in a certain direction, you can get fancy with your frog legs too. Do you know something about frog legs? That some people might know this. In some parts of our country, people eat frog legs for food. I've actually tried them. Not going to try them again, but I have tried them. Then I'm going to take my tape or glue. Actually, you'll use glue. And I'm going to put my 4 legs on my frog, but I'm going to put it on the bottom side. What's going to be the bottom of my frog is where the legs are going to go. So... my frog looks like this with 4 legs. It kind of looks like more of a bug right now. So if you want to play around. Now, frogs, what do they have? They have very long tongues that go and eat things, right? So I didn't have any pink paper, but what I have is a Post-it note. And so I took a Post-it note and I cut just a tiny bit of it. But frogs' tongues kind of look like they're rolled up. So I'm going to take my paper and I'm going to roll the paper. Do a little roll in it. And although it's sticky, because it is a sticky note, I'm going to put it right inside here. And I'm still going to put a little tape on it so it doesn't fall out. So it's kind of looking more like a frog, less like a bee, a green bee. So we're going to tape that in there. And then... we need eyeballs on this one. Now, I think what would be perfect is if we had like big buttons, or what would really be perfect would be big googly eyes, but we aren't in the purple room right now. We're in my basement. So we're going to make up our own eyeballs. And frogs have really, really big eyes. So I have these 2 yellow dots here. And what I'm going to do is I am going to glue them. It's going to be kind of a silly looking frog. Glue it right on the top. Have some good beady eyes. And then, because I still have my sparkles, and I still think that sparkles make everything better, I am going to put little sparkles in the middle of the eyeball. And you know, I just found 2 cute little heart sparkles. So I'm going to do heart sparkles in the middle of my green frog. So, voila. Check out my cute little frog. It's going to go eat. I might need you to figure out a way to make these feet look a little better, but if you can figure that out, awesome. But here's my little frog, big beady eyes, and it's gonna go hop along with its tadpole, although this is a swimming one, so maybe the frog's gonna be on the shore and the tadpole's gonna be in the lake. We're gonna have a whole frog family. And that we can say, and also we can be silly like down by the bay and say, have you ever seen a frog talking to a dog down by the bay? Or have you ever seen a frog sitting on a log in a bog with a soggy dog? You never know. Go have fun, go rhyme, go make some frogs, and go play outside. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.